1 second. Interlude.
Hasn't every halftime show gotten
Fuck, I missed the opportunity to say halftime of the stream. It is halftime, but
the right wing upset?
Yes.
Am I imagining that? Or
Every time.
That's my sports ball dances. My sports ball dances, they must be how I prefer them, my sports ball dances. It is mi culture. The European mind cannot comprehend the sports ball dances.
Every single one.
Well,
Man, America's the gayest fucking place on planet Earth. And yes, I'm serious when saying this. Like you are both at the same time like sports-obsessed chuds, but also the most viewed part of your sports event is when people do the little dances. What the fuck? Aren't you big sports ball guy that only watches the sports sport? What in the mother of fucking European Eurovision gays could never comprehend the need for American chuds to obsess over little dancey dances?
The Who, when they did the Who, I don't think they were mad at that.
No, they weren't mad because but that was all a response to some sort of cultural
the
backlash.
foreigners.
Well,
Plus, Pete Townsend had
They
some
like the
underage
foreigners.
scandal, so he was good with them.
Yeah, the foreigners. Who? The Rolling Stone. They love foreigners.
White foreigners, right?
Okay.
I thought you meant like Foreigner, the band.
well, could have been, but it was
They're as
after.
cold as ice, man.
It was after the Janet Jackson Nipplegate, another freak out from the right at the time. Then they just had white guys for quite a while, but they've changed course here. I think Jay-Z did some partnership with with the NFL,
which
and
is not unproblematic itself.
and well, yeah, exactly. But putting that aside for a second, they're just like that was why Kendrick was the halftime performer last year, which caused the right to freak out because God forbid not everything is for them. And the same thing has happened with Bad Bunny. And the Bad Bunny performance was like really amazing and important and needed at the moment. He ended his performance by listing every South American and North American country about, being together and celebrating Latin culture in America and being a part of America as well. So it was really an excellent performance, and it seems like most people feel that way, but not the right.
Incidentally, Cuba is in such crisis right now because of the blockade that we essentially have imposed upon them that Mexico is having to deliver emergency relief, both in terms of like oil and food and whatnot.
They have no jet fuel.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. But here is, let's just give you a sense of some of the tweets that were going on with this halftime show, and then we will take a look at what the alt halftime show was. Let me just say this, it's not a question of the NFL and these TV networks, they don't do charity.
Yeah.
I mean, they may do charity, but not when it comes to the Super Bowl because it's extremely lucrative. And so they're not, the idea that they're doing anything because they want to make a political point is absurd. They are trying to maximize profits with every decision they make about the Super Bowl. If NFL
FML when the free market doesn't agree with my racismus.
was going to give, something for this group or that group or whatever, they should do something for me, have Yola Tango play.
Yeah.
And
God damn it, breaks it this sweetie to sponsor NASCAR. Calling it NASCAR.
but they don't do that because it's just not going to be lucrative enough for them to do it. And here is Donald Trump complaining about the halftime show. Now, look.
Do you think he had this written out already and just waiting for it to go
supposed to be the
happen?
World League? Isn't the NFL supposed to be the World League in American football? Like, that's like, the world is playing, the best teams in the world. So maybe not all of it is supposed to revolve around the United States of America.
They all did. They all scheduled their
100%.
tweets.
Yeah.
And
The
then
Super
watched
Bowl
back.
halftime show.
Hey, come on. It's our issue that nobody else cares about American football, so we don't send our teams there. Is that even an option? Can a non-American team compete on the World American Football Club Cup?
is absolutely
American team 60-0. I don't think so. But it's still an American league. It's still a world championship.
terrible. One of the worst ever. It makes no sense. It's an affront to the greatness of America.
Didn't they catch them like they had a fucking Super Bowl gathering over in Mar-a-Lago, and there was a short video showing the fact that they just watched the Latina Brazil mentioned. The only wrong country to mention here. I'm so stupid. Super Bowl dancey dances.
And doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, and excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying.
Except people that speak Spanish.
Except for people who speak Spanish. But the imagery, I have to say, like, I know, Brian, like Prince, okay, fine, that was fine. But I find, like, the
Ladies and gentlemen,
shots of,
please
like,
welcome
this
our brother, Robert Ritchie.
I like fucking little kids, and when they tell me it's illegal, I say freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. Whoa, brother. I killed fucking Charlie Kirk. I'm real fucking sad. I am crying while running a train on his window. Okay, I'm overdoing it. Hugo, Jesus, this is really not what you should do for a living. God damn it.
You can tell your old man he'll do some largemouth fishing another time. You got too much on your plate to bait and cast a line. You can always put a rain check in his hand till you can't, till you can't. You can keep putting off forever with that girl whose heart you hold, swearing that you'll ask someday further down the road. You can always put a diamond on her hand.
What does he say?
Till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance, take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can. Until you can't, until you can. Now there's a box of greasy parts sitting in the trunk of that 65, still waiting on you and your grandpa to bring it back to life. You can always get around to fixing up that old Pontiac till you can't, till you can't. If you got a chance.
Right, I got a better idea. The pedophilia song, right?
Daddy cool.
Well, the pedophilia song kind of go down.
See me cruising in my car, call me cool.
Daddy cool.
I'm cool.
Daddy cool.
Call me cool.
Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Daddy cool. Back into this fat beat, bass pushing through my backseat. You know I got that gangster lean. Hoes, they all adore me. I stop and they all swarm me to check out all my fly gold rings.
Man, I'm getting PTSD, dude.
Let's take it. Take it while you got a chance. If you got
I call it statutory, I call it mandatory. Little girls in my car.
a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. If you're gonna love somebody, hold them as long and as strong and as close as you can. Take care, take care.
Can't call me, just page me. Young ladies, I like them underage. See, some say that's statutory.
But I say it's mandatory.
My story, page me. Yo, Kona, my cell phone, I'm pagey. Can't call me, just page me. Young ladies, I like them underage. See, some say that's statutory.
But I say it's mandatory.
My story ain't that kind.
Someone spoke to me. They said there was still a verse that needed to be written for this song, and to get up and write it down.
I apologize to the city of Detroit.
Stay.
A better halftime performance. Barry sounds like what?
Any big fans of country music out there? Yeah.
That's a classic. Not this one. Shit.
And the little firework, I find it so boring to me. To look at like that type of like multi-camera concert footage, I find to be sort of like boring. This was the most interesting from a production standpoint.
Yes.
Halftime show like we've seen. Like I would prefer like some type of like circus stuff. This was the most interesting
What
one
the
I've seen.
hell are you talking
Can you
about?
elaborate on that?
You've never
Cirque du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil, yeah,
sounded
yeah.
older
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Should have more Cirque du
You think he
Soleil.
sounded old? I think he sounds like a child.
no, it's like I want to see interesting stuff.
It all comes together.
Yeah, you're right.
Donald Trump's Super Bowl halftime show stands as a success, creativity, excellence. Nobody understands a word this guy is saying, and the dancing is disgusting, especially for young children
Which
that
I
are
totally
watching
care about.
from throughout the USA and all over the world. What was the first ad? What was the first like ad or two that was on there? I remember thinking like, oh,
If you're not from the USA and you watch the Super Bowl halftime show, like unironically, I will beat your ass. I will beat your ass. You deserve to be bullied by everyone in your life, especially your parents. You should develop daddy issues
my God, are they really
because you already have a daddy. It's America.
playing this ad at the beginning?
Trump accounts ad was the first one
No,
I
there was
remember.
another one before that, I feel like. I can't remember what it was. It was for Scream 7.
Oh, yeah.
It was like vicious killing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm glad I don't have my 8-year-old, I don't have an 8-year-old kid who's like, wait a second, there's knife stab.
Male country music. I love drinking and driving my truck with my dog. Women country music. I am going to kill my husband.
Thing and like,
Man, I'm learning more America lore. Thank you.
nobody understands a word this guy is saying, and the dancing's disgusting, especially for the young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world.
You want to see some
Isn't it-
disgusting dancing? Just stay tuned.
And incidentally, there are people in the world who probably understand
Spanish?
Spanish.
Yes,
I would
yeah,
imagine.
yes, I
I don't know.
There's a few of them.
You won the most percentage of voters who might speak Spanish in the history of the Republican Party. I don't know if you remember that, buddy, but it was kind of why you actually
not
won this
anymore.
election.
They're gonna
might want to remember that.
This quote unquote show is just a quote slap in the face to our country. You know what? He didn't even write this.
No.
There's no way he's like he didn't write this, which is setting new standards. This is Scavino. Setting new standards and records every single day, including the best stock market and 401ks in history.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing.
Barry, why are you lobotomizing all of us? What's this?
Two black Cadillacs driving in a slow parade. Headlights shining bright in the middle of the day. One is for his wife, the other for the woman who loved him at night. Two black Cadillacs meeting for the first time. And the preacher said he was a good man, and his brother said he was a good friend. But the women in the two black veils didn't bother to cry.
Throw them together, right?
Yeah, they took turns laying a rose down, threw a handful of dirt into the deep ground. He's not the only one who had a secret to hide. Bye, 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 bye.
I love when they play music in the background of me saying, reading out a children's story.
The inspiration about this mess of a halftime show,
This is 100% how Erica Kirk fans see her.
and watch, it will get great reviews.
Sucks that that's certainly someone's favorite song ever. Yeah, a perpetual side chick. That's a perpetual side chick's eternal story. She's with a guy that's married, but like deep down inside, she really fucking hates him, and wants to be close friends with his actual wife. This is a side chick that fantasizes about actually dating her lover's wife. That's the type of person that loves that song. What if he like died and then we kissed? What if the guy that's in between the two of us died and we kissed? Mood, to be honest. Somebody show him Redneck Woman. Is this Redneck Woman? Wait. Exploring American culture. Let's see. That's kind of badass. I don't know, man. It's ATV trucks and water bottles. Yeah, fucking hell yeah, baby. I love Cousins.
I ain't never been to Barbie down time. No, I can't swig that sweet champagne. I'd rather drink beer all night in a
Chat, this is how I imagine like all the women in chat, bro.
tavern.
Every time I mention liking something fancy, this is the first thing I say. Chat, every time I say I like something fancy, this is immediately what you tell me.
Been to Barbie down time. No, I can't swig that sweet champagne. I'd rather drink beer all night
Literally all of you. This is all of you.
in a tavern or in a honky tonk or on a four-wheel drive tailgate. I've got posters on my wall of Skinner, Kid and Straight. Some people look down on me, but I don't give a rip. I stand barefooted in my own front yard with a baby on my hip, 'cause I'm a redneck woman. I ain't no high-class broad. I'm just a product of my raising. I say, hey, y'all, and yee-haw. And I keep my Christmas lights on my front porch all year long. And I know all the words to every Charlie Daniels song. So here's to all my
Mud and dirt bikes. I'm tired.
From the fake news.
Trouble with the country music, I lived through it from the 1990s to the early 2000s. No, I'm going to sing Alan Jackson Chattahoochee.
News media because they haven't got a clue of what's going on in the real world. And by the way, the NFL should immediately
Yeah, down.
illegal aliens and Latin hookers twerking at the Super Bowl. Incidentally,
Sounds fucking great to me.
if you are from Puerto Rico, you are an American citizen. Just FYI.
Also,
As opposed to
yeah.
the Rolling Stones or the Who or any of those other British
What the fuck is this stupid ass argument?
performers we've had
Irish,
over
you too.
the, or Irish, yes, you too.
Hookers, not, background dancers, but because they're Latina, hookers, I guess.
Trump.
Actually, they're good because they're actually American, don't you know? Indirectly agreeing with the premise that non-Americans are not welcome on the show.
Not a
Pleasure,
single
the
white
President, Air
person
Force One.
or English translation at the Super Bowl. This isn't white enough for me. Well,
Okay, yeah.
there you go.
Okay, Laura.
Can't even watch a Super Bowl anymore because the immigrants have literally ruined everything.
The Super Bowl has been taken by the immigrants.
Again.
That immigrant Roger Goodall or whatever.
This is just part 2 of, man, it's all minorities playing in the sports, man. Now the minorities have also taken our dancers.
Yeah, right. Wasn't his dad a Republican senator? I mean, but wokeness, it's getting everybody right now.
So many of you probably know this. TPUSA had an alt Super Bowl halftime celebration where I would imagine those 200 people who are actually watching this presently, I don't know if they could watch the Super Bowl because they certainly couldn't have been, maybe they got it on their phone or something. Mm-hmm. They gave up their opportunity. I imagine if you worked for TPUSA, you were forced to miss the Super Bowl and watch so that you could watch this. But so some dude, old dude, how old is Kid Rock now?
Oh, he's in his 50s.
Well, nothing
That's
wrong
it?
with that. But I'll say, as a guy in his 50s, we don't exactly have the pulse of the nation, culturally speaking.
Well, isn't that what TPUSA is supposed to be about? I thought it's about getting the kids, the youth,
The kids love.
to vote Republican. That was the whole thing. That's the whole mission of this group.
This looks like somebody who doesn't apply to the kids.
What if we did something? What if with a Burt Bacharach we could get to do the halftime?
Ooh, the kids love a fedora.
And you know what? People usually like the Super Bowl because of the production value and the spectacle of people coming out to do this big show for hundreds of millions of people. But that's pretentious, honestly. Don't you want Kid Rock stripped down? Sorry to give that image for people in people's minds.
Jean shorts.
I mean musically, stripped down to just his voice and the microphone and some jean shorts. Just talent right in front of you. Oh wait, was his microphone even on?
Well, here's the thing: is that I'm old enough to remember when Milli Vanilli really were basically drummed out of the show business.
Or Jessica Simpson's sister.
Yes, Ashley Simpson. She.
This is kind of the dance that Simpson was doing too.
Exactly. On SNL, the track started playing before she was ready, and it became apparent that she was lip syncing. And it feels like Kid Rock kind of must have watched that.
Who was it that made the claim that this was just a question of the audio? Was it Posobiec?
Posobiec questioned because he was totally singing in person. It must be a stream issue.
Here is you can decide whether this was a stream issue or not, but there are times when what's interesting is that it feels like Kid Rock just basically maybe he just got caught up in the moment. Who knows what was going on? But for whatever reason, it wasn't that his lips and the music were out of sync. It's that he didn't even bring the microphone up to his face when he was supposed.
What this? Somebody give your favorite white kid fucking sub so I can see that link. RFK Jr. and what he'll eat during the Super Bowl. I'm on a carnivore diet, so I just eat meat and ferments, and I'm very happy with that. So I'm probably going to have yogurt. Carnivore diet yogurt.
Super Bowl Sunday today is a snacking holiday in the U.S. You are
Oh my God, they're asking him about what he likes the snacky on.
CEO of Maha.
Thank you, hot dog.
What would you have as a Super Bowl snack?
I am on a carnivore diet, so I just eat meat and ferments, and I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to probably have yogurt and,
The famous meat yogurt.
People can eat what they want. You can even eat buffalo wings, but you should check the ingredient. If there's a lot of seed oils, if there's corn syrup in it, if there's artificial flavors, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
Super Bowl Sunday today is
Supposedly singing.
It was Charlie.
People can make this.
It was
this
Charlie was
determination
amplifying his
themselves.
voice.
Charlie Magic.
I mean,
Oh my god, dude. No, come on. Somebody must have approved this. Come on. This is even for the chuds, dude. It's embarrassing, bro.
they're even trying to get around it with the cutting.
Can you slow it down? Can you slow it down
yeah,
a
of
little
course.
bit? And maybe we can see if there's actually like even
I
any.
can't even hype the hype train after watching this. It's the third hour. God, subscribe if you're in dead from cringe. And subscribe and gift subs if you are.
breaks where you would put the microphone down.
Yes, right.
Like he's like in
This
full,
old man.
Go back even further.
This old man.
Go
Like,
back a little, like 8 seconds, and then that's where it gets worse. Yeah, here we go.
someone looking for you? Look
Oh
at those
my-
shorts.
Go back. Yeah, go
Why
ahead.
is he doing Warrior 2?
This is amazing. They're doing our job for us, dude. Eternally cockifying their aesthetic. Thank you, Fez, baby. Thank you for the fucking sub, man.
Two.
Thank you. Make the hype train go true, I guess. Let's gamba, seriously.
That's
Dude, no, this is my favorite part. The crowd is just screaming mayonnaise.
that's
Holy shit, I can taste it.
There's no breaks that's long enough to justify that microphone.
Also, the line "chicks with beepers" must really resonate with the young kids.
oh yeah.
Chicks with beepers.
I love those chicks with
To people under the
Okay, producer has a great idea how to motivate you for the hype train. The length of the train is how much cringe you're experiencing right now, okay? 1 out of 10 cringe, up to 10 out of 10 cringe. It can be 11 out of 10 cringe. So do your part. Depending on the hype train, you are showing, you are financially polling how much cringe you're experiencing right now. I am personally experiencing a very strong 8.
age of like 30 even know what a beeper.
Westerners, you owe me taxes just for like existing at this point. Like, come on, the West is giving me this. I want restitution.
I barely knew what a beeper was. Like that was like old technology by the time I was.
I mean, he has other lyrics. I'm surprised he didn't sing the song where he talked about his song "Cool Daddy Cool." One of the lyrics is, "Young ladies, I like them underage. Some say that's statutory. I say it's mandatory." He didn't want to include that for the wholesome TPUSA
weird.
presentation.
Weird headliner.
I'm pretty sure that song was for Osmosis Jones. Too. I'm 99% sure.
Oh, really?
Like that's what he made that song for.
It got a little bit classy right after this, though. There was a little break while he did a costume change. 'Cause that was a great costume. The jean shorts and fedora.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The spectacle.
And
Looks like he was running late and he just had to run on stage.
And people can go back and check this, but he was introduced by some black guys that called him his homie when he came out as Kid Rock, and then the same guys introduced him later and called him their friend when he came out as Robert Ritchie, the country singer, which was a little bit of an interesting little stylistic choice. But here's the intermission here, and I don't think anything was plugged in the entire night as far as music instruments were concerned.
Except the iPod.
Come on, none of it was even live. It's incredible.
The kids are just.
This is when I and there's a pirate guy.
Is this Hamilton?
This is white culture, brothers. True white culture.
Yeah, damn.
Beautiful stuff.
Wait, what?
That's the real America.
This is who came
Soak
out
it up.
after Ba with the Ba to give Kid Rock, aka Robert Ritchie, enough time to go back and change costumes so he could come out as his country persona. And they're not playing their instruments well either. Like,
Thank you for the crazy hamburger to make me not listen to this. Thank you very much, Goose, for your Western taxpayer immense, your beautiful third taxpayer. Everybody say thank you, Goose, for saving you all, motherfuckers, because now you are what? Now you are 4 out of 10 cringe, okay? 4 out of 10 is your level of cringe. Thank you, Goose. Thank you very much, my friend.
Their fingers don't really correspond to the notes they're playing.
I guess this has like some low-key spiritual vampirism in it because it's drained me of all energy. I'm very serious. Like, I'm on 0% battery right now.
This went on for a long time.
Can you imagine if they did those two people were playing at the real Super Bowl?
Why won't they represent real Americans like this pirate guy? And then here's the guys introducing Kid Rock again when he comes back out after the pirate.
Bad Bunny was on stage the whole time except for Gaga. Love seeing my girl out there doing a little bit of a musical interlude. Like, why does Kid Rock need to go backstage at all? There's no production
he just
value.
took his jean shorts off and his fedora because he came back.
Has two identities. So he's the rapper, and then he identifies as a country singer.
Okay.
Yeah, and you should respect both.
No way. That's the idea? Oh, God.
Has he always been a country singer too, or is he trying to
last like 20 years
rebrand or what?
Yeah, when he went MAGA or whatever, he's kind of been just doing country.
Okay.
So here he is coming out as this country persona after that little intermission with the pirate guy playing the cello.
Please welcome our brother, Robert Ritchie.
And wait, are the black dudes there just to introduce people? Or do they actually sing/rap? Very respectfully.
Electric.
How did he do that? How did he switch from Kid Rock to Robert Ritchie?
And he's wearing a different hat now, a less hip-hop hat from the fedora he was wearing before.
Trucker hat, so you know what's up.
You can always put a rain check in his hand.
You know, just put a rain check in his hand. Go Google the house that Robert Ritchie grew up in Michigan. It is massive. His dad was, I believe, a major car dealer. So this whole country folk, we just like, give me a rain check in my hand.
Was it southern Michigan that he was from, or whereabouts?
I'm pretty sure like Lansing, East Lansing, maybe.
South of Detroit.
But anyway, here he is, this old Southern boy.
Looks like David.
Till you can't, till you can't. You can keep putting on forever with that girl whose heart you hold.
Why did the stream work during this performance and not
Well, you are telling me 4 out of 10 is how much you're cringing at this.
the other one?
I might actually rage quit.
Oh yeah,
I can't watch that. Like this is vampire shit. I have no energy.
you're right.
Singing. Well, he doesn't have to dance here, so he.
And I understand nothing. I understand. Like, is this English? I'm sorry, my soy Eastern European ears cannot understand this advanced linguistic experiment in front of me.
Can lip
Yeah,
sync.
he doesn't lose his breath. He's probably
That's
gasping.
really
I
A better halftime performance than this. What's this, Barry? Better be funny.
On October 16th, 1859, John Brown and nearly 24 slaves seized the armory at Harper's Ferry in West Virginia, hoping to use its massive arsenal in the struggle to end slavery. Captured and brought to trial at nearby Charleston, Brown was found guilty of treason. 1 month before his execution, he addressed a courtroom in Charleston, West Virginia.
I have, may it please the court, a few words to say. In the first place, I deny everything but what I have all along admitted. The design on my part to free the slaves. I intended certainly to have made a clear thing of that matter, as I did last winter when I went into Missouri and there took slaves without the snapping of a gun on either side, moved them through the country, and finally left them in Canada. I designed to have done that same thing again on a larger scale. That was all I intended. I never...
Definitely better than the other one. Also based. John Brown is innocent. No, he is guilty of being based. A real redneck right there. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn.
I highly doubt he's singing live here either. Come on.
Yeah,
it's just a slow song.
It's just able to sync up a little bit.
Yeah.
Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn.
He put the microphone from my mouth the whole time, so that way I could always I don't have to lift it up at the times where there's music, singing happening.
Let's skip 4 minutes ahead.
Give your life to Jesus, and He'll give you a second chance till you can't.
Seems like his first chance went better than his second chance went. Robert Ritchie? Okay. Sure, buddy. Oh, yeah, here's the house, by the way.
I give up. I love you. Bye.